Solarius' blazing shield, hold the dawn above our fields. Through the passes steel and flame, keep the heartland free of shame. Griffonia endures, though the shadows fall. By the blood of the legions we stand tall. Through storm and sorrow, gods hear our cry. Our empire lives, though empires die. Lomus, lord of winter's breath, guard our walls from icy death. Flora, crown of spring's rebirth, bless the seed and heal the earth. Griffonia endures, though the shadows fall. By the blood of the legions we stand tall. Through storm and sorrow, gods hear our cry. Our empire lives, though empires die. Autumnia red with falling leaves, count the souls the mountain grieves. For every legion lost in flame, their honor crowns the empire's name. Griffonia endures, though the shadows fall. By the blood of the legions we stand tall. Through storm and sorrow, gods hear our cry. Our empire lives, though empires die.
Greetings and salutations to you, citizen, as we are about to embark again on the story of Rises of the Empire. I bid you welcome as your host. We are just about to go live here fully, but first we will have a small recap of what happened last time. So stay tuned as we are about to delve in. We are live.
Well, I'd be planting them. Oh. Hey.
Planting some street axe is what she's doing.
Plants.
Yes.
Yes. Who is giving today's recap then? I believe someone was voluntold to do so.
Hello. Running it back for another week.
Hey, it's an inspiration, okay? It's worth
Yes.
it.
Hey, as
Yes.
long as he's better at diplomacy than a nail, I'll be great.
Yeah.
Shit, throw me under the
What's
bus
that?
like that. Jesus Christ.
Yes, yes, I will.
Oh, we're doing shotgun diplomacy? No, thank you. All right,
No.
to do the recap. Okay, to do the recap. It started off as a quiet morning. The little kobold and troublemaker decided it would be a good idea to go gambling. They decided to explore the place a little bit, talk to our lovely Inquisitor, and get guidance to where to go. They found a tent, went and took money from officers and pleasantries and peasants alike. They are very good at it, apparently. They came home loaded. There was the education of the little emperor, in this tent over here with Lamia. I was curled up as a cat in Casey's lap, as they both got educated as best they can. It got later into the evening. There was words exchanged, and we finally were told to go look for Mku. What's the little girl's name? Oh, a little kobold. They arrived back. We found this person called the Inquisitor back again, telling us that we were supposed to be in a meeting that we never were showing up for, and we were in trouble for not doing it. So I had to get Moira to get everyone there as fast as possible so we didn't get fucked up. Then we proceeded to spend an hour odd of the last session, finishing it up, talking about strategies on how we wish to do this diplomatically, what our skills are, and what we can provide to this legionary encampment. We are going to try and take a diplomatic approach, talking to them first, try to get in and be allowed without a drop of blood spilled. There'll be reconnaissance taking place. It will be ran by point of Minx. On the way back to end the session, there was a conversation had between Gratis and Minx of him informing her that deals were broken and that she has been paid of debt. He is going to continue to do as much as he can in the name of his mistress, his domina. And that is my briefest of recaps, without going into detail.
That is fine. Do anyone else have?
Although I love how he chooses. Sorry.
Man, the crickets got rabid up in here.
Yep.
I was just gonna say I love how he thinks he gets to choose how he pays people back.
And set our debt even. Information is a weapon, apparently.
Well, can be.
Mm-hmm. Is there any more that needs to be added? Because I gave the bare bones. Anybody else want to try
I
and get
think we
in this?
I think we pretty much just had bare bones. I know that Nero and Minx had a conversation and talked out the whole Faye thing and
That wasn't
how
awkward.
well, yes.
Yeah, that got awkward real quick. Really touchy, though.
I mean, how was it not going to be awkward at some point? I was already expecting it to be majorly awkward.
Crickets for days. But hey, negotiations went together. Folks got education. Ah, I see. Well, you know what that means, kiddos? It's time to either bullshit an RP in character or bullshit an RP as players.
Sorry about that. I am so sorry. That was a phone call I could not ignore.
That's perfectly fine. That's why I wanted to buy you time.
Fuck.
You want us to
Okay.
just look around for a bit?
That was a lawyer that called.
Oh.
Hold on. Doxing, sensitive information.
Uh,
We are
Do
live.
you have to deal with it?
no,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
already
We
dealt
can
with
pause
it.
for now, and then you
No,
go
no,
deal
no,
with
no, no,
what
no,
you
no, no,
gotta
no,
do.
no. It's fine. It's fine. I just wanted to inform. Got a call.
Mhm.
That was important. I'm ready to go.
Okay.
Whew. Map is
Skepticism?
live.
Yep, still
As
live.
no, I just made the map live for you.
Oh, kick-ass sick names. Have fun, kids.
Gratis will walk away, give a slight bow to Minx. I have done my duty, I think. I think that makes us good. As he walks back up to the tent, looks at the cobalt, and finally comes to look at this new friend of ours. I never got to say thank you.
Thank you for what?
My
As she
eyes.
turns to stare and look at you.
The temporary blindness for staring at things that I should not have.
It was your choice to do so. I
And it was
merely
you.
stated you shouldn't.
And it was your choice to help me. And I'm grateful.
I did not do it to gain favor. I did it to merely stopping you for doing something foolish, and yet you did.
Curiosity, I'm afraid. I get to read in a measure of a person from their stars, their destinies, their fates, their past.
I believe there is a saying never to let curiosity take over, or else you end. How is that story go? Something with a cat and a forge.
I will say it anyway. Thank you. You have gratitude even if you do not want it. And I will try to repay. As he takes a look over her. You really are uncanny. Made of bronze, yet you move so lifelike. Beautiful in face and body. He really did do a good job with you.
My making is but, yes, building craftsmanship, but a little bit of inspiration by someone else, maybe.
Aye, I would give that. As he examines the work, going around looking at her. You do not find this uncomfortable, do you? I am fascinated by your construction. It is rare to see something as beautiful and brilliant.
To find me attractive is a folly.
I find the mechanism attractive. Little bit of imperfections
Regulations,
when it
you
comes to
say,
tool.
like the gears and spools and other things that runs inside of me.
Yes, how you work, how it functions, the ticking of gear, the grinding of metal, the forging of plate and panel. It is an obsession. It is how I'm here, I think. as a smith.
Your attempt at flattery is noted. But it is getting late, and I would rather not you going into trouble. So I would suggest that you get to your quarters.
Yes.
Dio.
Ah,
Be
most
careful.
people call me gratis. Hi. He will take the form of a cat and slowly shift inside.
I have a question I need to ask right now because there is something I actually looked up about wild shaping.
Yes.
Don't you lose wild shaping if you go unconscious?
And as far as I'm aware, I can sleep. I looked up the ruling. It's after the hour I will lose consciousness and return to human, yes. It's if I'm reduced to 0 hit points, or if I'm incapacitated, which is not sleep. I can be put to sleep via the sleep spell and still remain in this form.
Fair
In
enough.
fact,
I
that's a
just
very
want
valuable
to
way
double
deal with
check,
me.
or else this is gonna be awkward in the middle of the night. I'm just saying.
This is already gonna be awkward in the middle of the
Yep.
night because he loses it an hour in.
Yes, I'm going to
Oh.
return afterwards. Mm-hmm.
This is already gonna be awkward. Just roll with it.
Fair enough. Oh
We fall
God,
asleep.
he's laying on a cot that
He's
is.
made his choices.
Oh,
Whether he
boy.
survives those choices is the question.
Well, Michael is laying on a small cot that is set up. So is Gaius in up against one wall of the tent, and then there is Cassia laying on hers, cot with a small divider in between to give her a little bit of privacy from the rest of them. And you
I just imagine we split the tent down in half. Set up a couple more.
Well, that could be a thing. Wait, why is this one not playing? Did it? That one is not playing. That might have been broken. Frick. Do I have something else?
Just somehow Minx still has it.
Is this the right one?
Gradius gets a little bit of sleepy side eye from Minx.
Nope, that was too. Is this one then? I'm just trying to find the correct music.
I'm going to do a verbal correction so that way our viewers and listeners are understanding. There would not be a divider, as that would interfere with the job.
Yeah.
So, sorry, Pumpkin. You're going to have to deal with it being as awkward for you as it is for me.
Oh.
Hey, you're the one who's gonna wake up with a man next to you.
Yep, that's a
Um,
grown-ass man in full-ass garb that is getting head pats. That lucky bastard.
The worst thing is that he would actually fall off the cot when he transformed back to a man because it's a single person cot that she's sleeping in.
That's gonna be funny as hell in the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like everyone's gonna jump up with weapon in hand and realize it was just Gradius being a dumbass, and then go back to
Go
sleep.
sleep on the floor. The floor is comfy.
Exactly. It was just you being a dumbass. So we all go back to sleep and put our weapons away. In that order.
Curling up, powdering away, and eventually he'll hop down to the floor and curl up and fall to sleep.
You sleep.
I would like Moira to watch over the place at night and alert us if anything tries to invade, attack, or whatever.
Roll me perception check for Moira. Disadvantages because she does not have night vision.
I'll have to roll it again.
10.
I think she doesn't. Normally she doesn't.
Yeah,
Wait,
then,
Raven version would not. It's the owl that does.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a moment. I need to tell her. Oh boy, we forgot to make hers. Okay, I know somewhat what she would have in bonuses, so that would be a plus. Oh! Give me a moment. I actually need, because there would be a small light source inside the tent, just keeping it barely lit inside. Like a small oil lamp burning through the night, in case someone needs to go to the latrines or something of that nature you can take with you. You hear a metallic clang ringing out. And the squawking of a bird suddenly being alarmed by something.
Straight away up. Alright. And I am going to make a light source using the spellbook Produce Flame.
Where do you point it at?
Outside the door.
Did it wake anyone up?
Yes, I'm going to get Moira to sound the alarm like a ringing siren, screaming.
That would be around there.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Give me a moment as I drop in.
How much sleep did we get?
Not enough.
It is only a couple of hours in, or
No.
rather, it is around midnight. If you look through,
I'm just wondering, would I get my wild shapes back? Because if yes, I will activate my starry form and the whole place is gonna glow.
I feel like Minx is waking up with a "Have you heard of beauty sleep?"
Yep,
wait, did her?
starry form.
God fucking damn it. Give me a
Oh,
second. Her token is It did not survive. Give me a second here.
Damn it.
It used her art instead of her token, which is wrong, so give me a second here.
Question. Did we ever address why the fuck Nero is all the way out here?
No.
It never got addressed.
Nero went for a walk.
You would be back
That's
at this
a-
time, then.
Hell of a walk.
Yeah, she would have been. Yeah.
Did you
would-
fall asleep out
She
there?
went for a walk. She went
you fall
for a
asleep out
walk,
there?
She was about to come back. No. She was about to come back.
Because this is bedtime over here.
Hearing
I see
Long
this.
bedtime.
siren, she would have ran back.
I am glowing like a fucking night sky right now.
Oh, we were
what do I
already
see?
in bed.
You see, wait, what?
Starry form. Popping that, and I'm going
about
to stop.
Lose his shit.
What's... Did it break again? Fuck.
No, I think it's fine. It's
No,
just
it's-
the name was not on the character. Bees Vixen had.
Yes. Figure out that.
Yep, there you go. It works.
Yes. You see her not in an aggressive stance. There's Gorgon in the middle of the encampment, but she is blocking a blade by your guardian angel, so to speak.
Can I?
Up, everyone, no. Outside.
No.
As she
Trouble.
Do not raise the alarm.
There's someone attacking.
She's not attacking.
Blade blocked. As I walk out and speak.
wasn't
Speaking.
it our guardian angel's blade that she was blocking?
Yeah.
Oh.
This
So
one is
attack it, yeah.
blocking a blade from this one.
Ah, sorry.
That's why I'm saying to
Can we
fucking
stand down? What in the?
I take it.
Anyone
Alex.
know how to put you to sleep?
I'm not gonna bother.
Can you please call back your automaton, please?
She is her own being.
Now is
Would
not
you
the
care
time.
to... Okay. Would you care not to
Push.
put a blade to this one? Alright.
Yes, she
Get
is
pushed.
friend.
You will see her eyes glow before withdrawing her blade and sheath it in a fluid motion, going back to her stance. And Tani will also stash her dagger, a curved blade.
Your sister is in the next tent. Why are you here? I'm horrified that the garrison would surely try to attack you. Or worse.
It is gone.
What is gone?
The temple. All of it.
And what of your others?
A few refugees made it out.
Where are they?
2 days south, I was feeling a calling to come here. So I have them waiting.
How worn are they?
A lot. We had to ration what little we managed to scavenge when those bastards in black attacked.
Understandable. You
But
should
it
report
was
this
not
to your sister.
just them.
Who?
Callister was amongst them.
Excuse me?
The sister who leads the schism is among them.
So betrayal is what you speculate.
Maybe. Or something worse. She's colluding with them. As you take stock of her and actually look at her, you see she has several cuts. You also see a couple of her snakes have been cut off.
I attempt to heal.
Please. Let us see us to her sister first. Amathia might want to examine this a bit closer, as well as take your side of things, if you don't mind.
Understood. Just know I cannot see well because I have lost several of my... You can see some of the snakes that were cut off were some of the ones that were bigger than the rest, which also means they were her main sensory lookout. As you do see that she is still blindfolded.
They home your... Pardon me for saying this. Standard ocular structures, eyes.
I can still see, but it's not the same when they cut off some of my main eyes. As he gestures to the couple of snakes that are still alive, not cut off, that are bigger than the rest of them.
Understood. Take a moment to rest with your sister. We'll touch base in the morning, alright? Unless you have another individual or people you traveled with that we should be made aware of.
It's a small refugee party of like 20 of the followers of the Mother's Faith that is left. We had to abandon it all.
We'll want to send out and ensure that they are taken care of before other people speculate and start doing, well, what they do best.
I would like to give her the full stash of good berries and use that to activate the chalice to heal her if there's any damage that she's taken.
That would be
I see that we are blatantly ignoring me.
I was giving her food because they said they were lacking supplies, and if there's anything I can do healing-wise, I will have to do it in the morning.
I cannot take these. Believe me, they would not survive the journey. To meet with them.
At least take some yourself to eat.
I can go without food for weeks if necessary. This is nothing but a minor. Test my abilities.
I would have to wait till morning to heal you.
You shouldn't heal me. Through it.
It's part of the reason why I was trying to get her to her sister instead of volunteering your services once again.
Sorry, Domino.
Apparently you do not learn enough. Please come with me. I will, if you don't mind grabbing onto my arm, I will escort you directly to your sister.
She starts turning around and slither in. As you can see, several of the snakes starts tasting the air around her.
I'm going to. And dear, here, please. Thank you. Boop. Through here. I'm
Build a
going
light
to
switch.
wrap on the tent pole.
Yes. It's basically elongated. It's not the same kind of tent that you're sleeping in. It's like two tents that has like been set up as a elongated bivouac. Still giving
Nope, I'm
shelter.
not gonna. Alright, good. Amalthea. Lamina.
Lamina stirs. Like she like shoots up as she senses who is there. Lamina, what's wrong?
One of the Sisterhood is here. Please tend to her and take care of her as best you can. She will inform you of her journey over here. I will be tending to the others.
Of course, Lamina. Come here. You see Lamina as she sees who this is. Like she like freezes for a moment and gives her a bow out of respect. Before guiding her into the bivouac to tend to her at the best of her abilities.
Was that necessary, Nero?
I got here as fast as I can. Where's the danger?
We've been
Show me.
asleep for the past few hours, dear.
She's looking around holding like a dagger.
Put it away.
No danger. No danger.
False alarm.
But why is he bright?
Because we had a visitor. We had a surprise visitor.
A surprise. Looks to Casey. Who is
There's
this
more.
visitor?
There's more gorgons around.
You remember Tanith?
Yes.
I love how awkward you are, my sweet little pain in the ass. So, I assure you,
Awkward.
everything is fine. Amalthea just simply has another one of her siblings staying with her in the tent. The situation is a bit more complicated. I suspect more damage has been done, but unfortunately we can't address that at the now.
Why can I not heal her?
Your magics may react violently with the blessings that are currently on her person.
Ah.
Or, blatantly, she probably doesn't like you.
Damn.
That would be my guess, considering how she said druid.
Aye.
So, I'm under the impression that the polite one might have a ring of truth, but I don't know for sure. All I know is
Who's the
that
polite
those who are
one?
Lamina, usually. Now, I'm under the impression that it might conflict. I don't know, but that was the polite excuse I imagined would be the case. Part of the reason why Amalthea doesn't typically get healed with healing magics, she gets healed with potions. Or her own healing magics.
Except
So
Arcana, that
nothing's
pass.
wrong.
What is it that you're attempting to, since you want to roll Arcana?
I want to try and understand the magics and the druidic's interaction with her. Because apparently I'm
Sure,
violent.
roll me an Arcana.
Alright. I'll get Moira to help for the advantage. And I'll use the D4 from guidance.
I feel like you don't understand that you're both a barbarian and a druid.
Ooh, that's good numbers.
29. Oh, for
All I heard was, yeah, they're being racist.
Exactly.
being
That's my point.
There is a thing that if you use healing matter, it seals the wound. If you seal the wound of her, of the cut off of the snakes of her hair, it will basically just close up and leave a portion of the body that is dangling. She needs to either cut it off at the root and have it regrow, or she needs a regeneration spell.
Creepy.
Are we allowed
So
to call your
nothing's
wings
wrong.
creepy? Yes.
I don't have wings.
You're right. You have a big bushy tail, which is just as creepy.
That explains
I
it.
do-
She
I
is.
think that's kind of cute.
It is
There
extremely
might also
cute
be an
and
undertone
creepy.
that she doesn't like it because she can see you're not from the Empire, but who knows at this
Racism.
point?
Racism.
Both
Domino, is that
a,
from
both a
racist?
barbarian and a
My
druid.
point.
I'm so sorry. What I heard was, I'm going to keep volunteering myself and trying to get myself killed despite your best efforts. What?
The next lesson is speaking out of turn and why it's a bad thing.
Yes, I saw an injured woman. You spoke to her friendly. My first instinct is to help. I should not help,
Yes.
okay?
No, it's
What?
just
No, you
not.
should definitely help.
Constantly offering up your services.
Fucking why do I bother?
Sorry, Domina, what were you saying?
Hmm.
I got interrupted with the Miss in there.
So I did all that flipping for nothing?
Also, Dio, roll me a religion check, please.
Okay. Let's see how good I am at religion. Advantage with the aid action, a d4 from the gut. So let's see where I am. That's why.
A natural 20. Dang.
That's...
The Cult of the Mother and the Druidic Fates have been at war for the last, well, probably more than a millennia, so her hating you just for being a druid is kind of a understatement.
Would I be negatively inclined towards her as well? Is this a mutual or a one-sided?
That depends on if you were taught about the deep-founded hatred between the Sisterhood of the Mother and, well, some of the more ancient faiths.
So I'm going to look at her with a little bit more wariness. That she's
I mean, you haven't had
frankly-
an issue with her sisters, so.
Yep. Surprisingly. I would like to get rid of all the light sources around us, put Moira back on guard.
Should I inform that others are around or save that for the morning?
We should probably save that for the morning, as their post is currently a bit far out, less likely to be stumbled upon during patrols. In the morning, we'll be able to provide a full report, or better yet, and it will be of more sound mind to provide all the information necessary to the higher up, so they can go with the best course of action.
Won't they complain?
That a Gorgon infiltrated their camp? Probably. But at the same time, given the nature of Gorgons, this is me not surprised.
No, I mean, won't they complain that we didn't report it immediately?
do you want to wake up a higher up individual and explain to them that there's an injured Gorgon that they would like to address, that there are refugees that are out of the way of the patrol spectrum to try to address in the middle of the night? And of course, sure, if you are inclined. I truly believe that they're going to be grumpy at the inconvenience, but, well, she was injured,
I'll go
and
do it.
one could assume that it could be worse.
Alright.
The reason why I was offering is because I know her.
Well, then you would be the best course of action on that. Would it be better to do so now or wait till morning?
I feel like now would probably be the best course of action, seeing as they can get a little prickly if they aren't informed
Understandable.
of what's going on in their camp.
Very good then. Please take Nero and make the report as best as you can. I believe Tanith is still going to be a bit wobbly, though.
Also, on the off chance that they are not quite out of the scouting preview, it'd be best that they know that they're refugees and not threats,
Indeed.
especially if there are more injured.
Indeed.
Ooh, we can use the injury as a way to get an advantage over them in this conversation.
Nero,
This isn't
your
some
words
informant
did
tactic.
not come out the way they intended. Best let Binks do the talking, as that is her education.
Gives a salute.
Okay.
You are encouraged
So
to help.
So we will be back. Takes the hooded lantern. Because I'm not taking Sparkle Bro.
Why not Sparkles?
Yes, I am calling Gratius Sparkle Bro.
Mm-hmm.
I can create a light if we need one.
It's alright, we'll just take the lantern, dear.
Okay.
I appreciate the offer, though.
Yippee!
While I disable story form. There we go. No longer glowy.
Glowing motherfucker. Sparkle Bro.
Hey, don't insult my sparkles like that. I also can do
I'm not
that.
insulting your sparkles, I'm insulting his sparkles.
He sparkles the same.
So she's going to address the legionaries outside the tent.
The
let them know
guards.
Yeah, the
As,
guards outside the tent.
as you walk up, they like step up and like cross their spears. But as they like see you, Minx, they like state your business. Since you're coming at this hour, the commander is asleep. So is most of the general staff.
We were asleep. But there has been a development that you must know of. And a discussion of course of action. I hesitate to say more than not to her.
Wait here. I will speak with the commander. You will see him disappear into the tent really quick. Then you will hear like a groan.
I went for the swearing.
Also light swearing. And you will see her stepping out, her eyes aglow with a slight annoyance as she stares at you.
Hello, dear. Apologies for having to interrupt your sleep.
What is it that you have to get to me at this ungodly hour?
Well, It seems we have a little visitor in the night. Injured.
She like looks at the two guards and basically do the snap of her finger and points away. You will see both of them quickly walk
She
off.
is not a threat, please.
No, I know.
She's
I can
injured.
assume that else alarm would already been rose. Am I wrong? But this seems like to be
Of
something
course it would
discussed
have been.
privately.
Fair.
Come inside.
Yes,
Now.
please.
You will see again the table with the big overlay of maps, documents, tablets, figurines stacked onto the table. Informations. So you had a visitor in the middle of the night.
Yes, one of the Malfia's sisters.
A Gorgon?
I
Is this going to be a continuation, or do I need...
There are refugees further out.
refugees?
They were apparently someone within them is working with the Black Legion, and they were
You're telling me that potential cultists have infiltrated my encampment, and you're saying that there are more outside my perimeter.
I'm saying there are refugees that are injured, and they came for help.
Also to warn us.
Considering we have two of their sisters among our party. A slight warning tone when she says we have two of their sisters among our party.
Yes, but I can assume one of them at least is one of proper upbringing, since she is carrying the mark of Solarius himself. The other one I'm a little bit more skeptical about, but at least he is of a proper training.
And Malfia is also, from my gathering, in charge of them. So it only makes sense that one of her sisters would seek her out when they're injured or when their group has been attacked. But they are still refugees that were attacked.
What god do they answer for? Because you know the law as well as I do.
I didn't take that into consideration.
If they bent the knee before
I see
Solarius,
people who need help.
If they bend the knee to Solarius or one of the four, I will gladly give them assistance, but if not, they are to be put to death. You know the laws.
And they would bend a knee to one who serves Solarius. So is that two different?
can see her chewing on that. And you can see how she goes through a few different emotions of maybe wanting to do what is right, but there is also the law that is to be followed. You know what happens to sympathizers, don't you?
I'm aware.
Why, I got a suggestion, if you'll hear me out.
Yes, Nero?
Why not have it like this? She doesn't know. She doesn't know what order or what god they follow, and we don't tell her. So then, if she gets in trouble, she can use the knowledge that she didn't have. She didn't know which god they follow to save herself. We don't know which god they follow, and we just
Exactly.
assume because they follow, they bend the knee to their sister who follows Solaris, they are followers of Solaris. Eh?
That's kind of what I was insinuating, dear. Thank you for laying it out so plainly.
I try. Shucks.
No, I'm appreciative. That was genuine.
Thank you. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
It's just what I was insinuating. Apparently, people weren't picking up on for once. Seems like you forgot how I work, dear.
I can choose to turn a blind eye, but if this goes sideways and...
Then the blame falls on me.
Because I will not have my record sullied. Even for you.
The blame will fall on me.
And you do know what that blame follows with.
I'm well aware.
Death.
I'm well aware.
Sorry, I thought I didn't. I'll just eat my cookies.
She just pats Nero's head. She just pats his head. The over-enthusiastic death just earns a head pat.
Your words.
As I said, they bend a knee to their sister who worships Solaris. This will not fall back on you. And you know me. I keep my word.
I will send someone in the morning to gather up the refugees, as you called them, and we will give them necessary assistance from the main encampment here.
It sounded like their main issue was food. They couldn't grab much whenever they left.
I will make sure that they also receive some, but do know that this is gonna better.
Wait, but doesn't this also bring out an issue? Well, let's okay. We don't know who they follow, but if their temple was razed to the ground, and they may have, let's just say on the off chance they followed who I think you're thinking they follow, wouldn't that mean the sewers are compromised, so we can't really travel through the sewers because they have the way to travel through the sewers and run around faster?
That might be something to ask her about.
If they can be of
Believe
use, they will be drafted, and then at least they will have a certain amount of rights and protection, but I cannot indefinitely keep a hand over them, especially if a Grand Inquisitor comes by, or worse, a High Priest.
When is a High Priest supposed to come?
She just looks
Is
at
there
you
a chance
with
of that
deadpan.
happening?
Nero looks back at her.
Eyebrow quirk.
expecting an answer.
Is there a threat of that happening soon? Because we weren't informed.
No, not to my knowledge any high priests are to show up, but if one does, I will not be able to hold my hand over them for either blasphemy or, worse, treason. I will
You
not
will
have
be
my record
fine.
stained.
You'll be fine.
Oh God, all
That's
the gods
Minx's
forbid our
leg.
inspector comes.
Oh, that's worse actually. Don't worry, Minx got this. And if
And we
anything
pretend
bad
she's one of
happens-
our party. We already have 2. Why not 3?
No, she's kind of worried about the fact that if we bring all the refugees here, then an inspector
I didn't say we had to
comes in,
bring them
then-
here. I never said we had to bring them here. I just requested help for them because they don't have much food or anything. And there may be more injured.
Mm-hmm.
I will send someone out with some supplies for them then. I will not allow them inside the
Much
encampment. In case an inspector does show up, or even worse, a Grand Inquisitor. I can write off the supplies as being used for, well, helping out refugees for some of the falling cities. That would not raise too much suspicion.
Greatly appreciated.
Now, you may leave. I have a few things I need to take into account and make work of before I can get some more sleep. You can see her taking a few scrolls and start scribbling down things.
Do you want a cookie as a thank you? That's all I can give you.
What kind of cookie are you offering her?
Who this? I'm offering her a chocolate chip cook. Wait, was chocolate even invented then? I'm offering her an oatmeal cookie, I guess, with some dried fruits in them.
She actually takes it. And she starts nipping on it while she's writing. And you can hear her low, greatly swearing under her breath as she starts writing down orders, reports. You may leave. I have plenty of things I need to take care of, unless you want have more that is gonna be a headache for me to solve.
Not at all.
Then I bid you a good
We
night.
doing
greatly
great.
appreciate and hope you get the remainder of your rest when you can.
I need a sleight of hand something. Ooh. Let's go. As Nero leaves, when the commander looks at the table, there's 2 more cookies there.
You feel a pair of eyes on you as you leave the tent.
So, that went well.
Yes, I'm glad that she's at least amenable.
As you leave, you see the 2 guards that were standing in front of her tent walks back over. Before
Nero
you
gives-
hear
gives a nod
her,
in passing.
like, hand scrolls one of them and points them in the direction of the quartermaster tent. And you hear her give, like, a hoarse whisper command.
I saw the Gorgon be led over here. So she's gonna poke her head in this tent. Excuse me. They said your name was Tanith?
Yes, that is I. As you look in, you can see. Give me a second here. I'm just gonna move the light. As a light has been lit inside the tent you're looking into, and you see her being bandaged several places on her body. Both the snake part and her human part. By Lamina. But you also see that she's blindfolded. What brings you?
Supplies will be sent. Supplies will be sent to the others.
You will see
Food.
that she grasped your hand as she bent her head to you.
They are under the impression that you'll bend a knee to Amalthea, and since Amalthea is under Solaris, that is the impression. Is that amenable?
You're asking me to bend to a niece. A niece
To your sister. Because as I recall, she said her father was in charge before he had to be set to stone. Correct?
She follows the faith of Solarius. I follow the faith of the mother. You
I
asking
understand this, but I am simply asking you to bend a knee to your sister.
to my sister. She is a
Yes.
niece to me.
Niece. Apology. I'm simply asking that you bend a knee to her. And not give off other impressions. That is all. Please understand that the only reason I ask that of you is because it puts my life on the line.
You will see several of the snakes stare at you.
She has a resolve. She has a straight up resolve to her. She realizes she put her life on the line for these people, and she is asking a lot, but
You're asking me to betray my faith, in a sense. The only faith I have known. The faith that I am being persecuted. My people are being persecuted for.
so we don't all die. I know that it is a large ask, and I wouldn't ask it if I didn't have to. But this is for your people, this is for the refugees.
She will slump. And she will start to weep.
And I'm also not asking you to so much as give them lip service. I'm simply asking that you follow your niece. And leave out a few details. Once you rebuild, you'll be able to do exactly what you want. for the time, this is what I could do to make sure I could secure supplies for you and the others without putting your lives on the line.
When Keisha came here and told me all of this, I thought that she was almost jesting at what you're asking of me. Now I see that there is no other way, it would seem. But fine. If it saves my... If it saves my people, I would do so. And how? I hope Mother can forgive me.
I'm sure she will. As you'll be doing this for your people, you'll be doing this for survival. That is all. Simply not stating anything isn't betrayal. Survival. And I apologize that I have to ask such of you.
I'm good. Background noise.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
I understand.
But I also wanted to come to you first about the arrangement that I had to make, because this involves
I
you.
was already informed by Keisha.
Yes, the little snitch looks at the bird. I'm sure.
And I cannot believe, even for a modicum of kindness, we have to forsake beliefs, but fine. If that's what it costed, so be it.
I appreciate your cooperation and again apologize to ask this of you at all.
Now, go rest.
I-
I will meditate and be in prayer.
Rest well.
You too, my friend.
And she will return to her cot. Looking a bit ragged over the entire situation. She hates that she had to ask about that. She hates that she had to ask her to do that. So she's just kind of sitting there with her head in her hands for a minute.
Restless will look at you. Did you really just ask the woman to do that?
I didn't exactly have a choice. The other option is death.
I do not know if I could give up my faith, like she just did.
I'm not asking her to give up her faith, just to remain quiet about it. Because as long as the Empire is under the impression that they follow Maltia, they're safe.
Me and hers do not get on. But she is friend,
I'm
yeah?
sure. He's not our enemy.
I have been told to do a job. I will do a job. I will put personal feelings aside.
But I was able to secure rations for the refugees, for the others.
Remember, Moira's the good little spy, as you call her.
I said snitch. I didn't say spy, I said snitch.
Better to have her there in case we need to get her out very quickly.
But do you really think I wanted to ask her that? After all, I am a woman of faith myself.
I do not know. And that is the part that I will have to learn about you. I've known you.
I absolutely hated asking her to do that. But for survival's sake, she must.
If that is what you wish to see, this is the justification that must be used. I have no words to say against it. But my heart is heavy to hear it.
And my heart's heavy to say. But survival is the best option for now.
I suppose we best rest and hope better things come tomorrow.
Nero, you realize we have tents set up, right? We're pretending there's tents around. Go sleep with the snakes.
Is this a common occurrence for people to just walk in the middle of the night? I nearly
Not
hurt
that
the
I've
woman.
seen.
Domino? He will turn to look. Is this a common occurrence? Am I to expect this? Oh.
No. It is not a common occurrence. But I also am not going to fault a sibling to seek out her sister. I am more surprised that she was able to track her down like this.
Also, apparently Amalthea is her niece.
I am also not surprised. I am not familiar with Gorgon tactics or family structure.
I got the correction. I'm just passing it along.
I understand. When they initially said sister, I originally assumed it was Sister of Faith, given Amalthea's occupation, but, well, once I found out that their faiths were very different, I just presumed it was similar to how gladiators are more inclined to call each other brothers, and just chalked it up to that.
There's also the possibility that Lamia and her could be considered sisters, while Amalthea is niece. But I'm uncertain myself.
Wish you good nights then. Moira, guard the tent better this time. And have a light on.
I do think that she did a admirable job given that she has been vigilant.
Why not give her a cookie in the morning? Or something sweet.
You hear an annoyed squawk coming from the outside.
Yes, yes. I
We
know.
appreciate you, Moira.
I imagine
Even if you
Moira is
can be a
sulking
little
like a child.
snitch. Even if you can be a little snitch, we do appreciate.
You'll see Moira return the word snitch to you using mimicry in your own voice. Almost sulking. Oh,
She gives her like a little playful pout and then like holds her arm out for her to land.
she'll come in, land on you, nuzzle up for a moment, drop a berry, which she's been stashing, and go back outside to work as sentry.
She'll like give her a couple of strokes on the chest before she goes, just to show her that she's saying snitch in a loving way.
She would say, by mimicry of certain words, no choice.
Hmm? Huh?
She says the words no choice. Two different voices saying it, but she's using mimicry to say it. As in, she cannot decide when he chooses to look through her eyes.
Mm-hmm. I was saying it in jest, dear.
But she acquires her position to go outside and sit on the wooden structure of the tent to continue with her or watch through the rest of the night.
Minx is also kind of gonna poke her head out at this one and be like, and maybe not immediately draw a sword at the person who shows up outside the tent, especially if they're injured. Just not immediately.
I will do what is asked of me, and I was asked to defend this tent, and it was a stranger I did not know. Wounded or not, I am tasked with protecting all
I
of you.
just said not immediately. Words can be used. Intentions can be asked. That's all I was saying.
And then you
Wasn't
That's
a
how we
pleasant
let
way
out,
to wake up. Goes to bed.
Moira lights outside just enough so she can see.
so that at least he can see for how long does that spell last actually? Isn't it only 10 minutes and then it goes out?
It is cantrip 10 minutes. It gives Brim. Yep. It's just enough to light the way, enough to get her to be comfortable and focus into the vision.
But you spend the rest of the night in us, not necessarily panicked or paranoid fashion, but there is still a certain understanding that something may not be entirely correct as daytime arrives. Now I want to see if I can get this goddamn piece of music to actually work. Did it break? It might have. Of course it broke. How many of these do I actually have to?
Yeah, big stretch.
Yeah, it is the morning after you awoke to the sound of people moving, orders being shouted out, and trumpets calling for morning assembly. At least for those in active service. You may all take a long rest.
Yeah.
I will do so for the characters who are not here in case they do have expended. Oh, you simply joining with the morning exercise of the troops? Oh boy.
Yeah, let's do this.
You're standing out like though you're used to this, you're still standing out like a fish out of water because you're not necessarily in the correct garb, as you look more.
The correct uniform.
It's an oversized uniform. Has to
Yes.
knock the helmet a couple of times to get it to sit right.
Mhm.
There is also another issue.
He's dressed as a house guard, not a legionnaire necessarily.
And then the other follow through, wiggle wiggle, much fluff.
I mean,
Damn.
Nero would always wear a cloak over the clothes so that I don't know. She'll wear big clothes for that reason, so that
I'm
you
good.
know. Yeah.
I'm good. You've suffered
Yeah.
PE. How easy is it to do all the exercises and requirements of PE while wearing a cape?
How did you know I was wearing?
Only the officers are wearing capes, and that's because they're overseeing the training of the standard troops.
Which means wearing a cloak will even make you more of a, sore thumb.
Target.
I guess I could just watch with the officers.
Well,
Eh,
no, because you are not of sufficient rank, so they're gonna probably look at you motherfuckeredly, and then bark at you. What the fluff are you doing here? And you're gonna have to deal with that awkwardness.
fair enough.
So about that morning training, you're totally not doing with them healthier right now. Or trying to,
play tag aggressively with Mouse, who's being way too nimble for her own good. Again.
Ooh, yeah. You know what? Trading with the Volpia, I guess, would work. That's a good.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet it is, sweetheart. You enjoy that. Good luck. Dodge.
You're mean.
I'm also trying to keep you alive!
And what?
Well, why keep them alive if they have a death wish that grandeur?
You know, you're right. Most of this party has the death wish to get themselves killed. I should just accept that. God, that sucks. Oh well,
was joking.
I'm not
I
playing my
was
usual
joking.
combination.
I was joking. Goddammit.
I'd like to.
You're
I'd
joking.
like
I'm
to
over here
make a
looking at straight
suggestion.
facts.
God damn.
Yeah, what was your suggestion?
Perhaps the supplies that are going to be issued should have a representative that is a bit more amenable and knowledgeable of what is actually going on.
Shoot, you're right. Where's Amalthea when we need her?
That is also true. She would be the best representation for that. However, I would also like to nominate Lamena, as she has been briefed of the situation, is familiar with the balance, and more importantly, would be able to engage with them and relate with them in a manner that we cannot.
That sounds absolutely perfect, especially since she was there for when I had to explain what had to be.
Yes, this would also allow you lot to continue with your tasks with the plan with little to no trouble.
I will. Would you like to, or shall I poke my head in there and see if Laminia would be amicable to? So.
Well, I suppose it would be best for me to do so that way you can do your preparations, as you two will need to be prepared to be setting off.
Appreciated.
Damina. Morning. Oh, my lady. What can I do for you?
It would be my humble recommendation, if possible, to go with Tanith and return to the refugees, explain to them the situation, and communicate to them the perilous situation that we unfortunately find ourselves in.
Do you wish
Hopefully
me
with
to...
your kind face.
Sorry, interrupting, my lady.
Go on. You already started.
Well, it was, do you wish me to networking or potentially to use my talents of my silver tongue to invoke any gratitude towards someone special?
I have no idea what you're on about in regards to that. If you're referring to bending the knee to Amalthea, then yes. It would be paramount because, unfortunately, as painful as it sounds, it's a bit of a twist. And I don't have the luxury of what I used to have to keep them all safe.
I will do my
You have to play
utmost.
nice.
Also, I was rather thinking about saying that this is a gift from the prince.
I see.
That he wished to mend the bridge between the people.
It would be advised to seek his permission before doing such, as I do not know how he feels about such things.
I will ask permission first. Lamina.
Yes, please do. Because I would hate to break their hearts by telling them one thing and, yeah. That would be
Understandable.
tragic.
I don't like lying, but sometimes it is necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Minx and Gratias, you see Lamina slid over to Alex as he sits and dons his uniform and armor and starts whispering to him. Hushed. And you will see him not in agreement with something. And she will then deeply bow. Like, she will go full down on her stomach in front of him. Before getting up and slithering out again.
We have heard any of it?
Roll me a perception.
Can I try too?
Yes.
Because I'm a nosy bitch.
Yes, you can.
Mm-hmm.
Lower than
Are
my
you
passive.
continuously using guidance?
Mm-hmm. When I'm not in sight. I'm in the tent.
Well,
You do
to
know
be
that
fair,
you...
it was occurring right in front of you, so you probably wouldn't have needed it.
Oh.
That too, but also you do know for every time you cast that, you need to vocally speak out and do hand gestures.
Oh, do I?
So you're giving
Or
yourself
Moira
off.
has to.
Yep.
So you're alerting everybody about you continuously using that, you know.
Okay, can I take the 2 off then? And not use the guidance then? We get an 18.
Well, yes, I'm just giving you a heads up. Your continuous
Mhm.
guidance will cast you off as a magic user. I'm giving you a fair warning. You're
Okay,
an unlicensed magic user right now in the Empire.
That's a bad thing, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think the Inquisitor was ready to chop you down where you stood when you started using magic in front of her?
Oh. Alright. How was one register their magics?
I'll give you a hint. It involves going to a city, going to one of the lovely little offices and colleges, and putting out all the evil bureaucratic, nosy paperwork. It's tiresome, it's aggravating, it's annoying. Please, for the love of God, don't do it. Also, if they giggle about a phylactery, it's complete hogwash. It's a prank used on children.
This is when
And
we
yes, that
figure
was a
out
blatant
that...
Dragon's Age.
Yeah.
That was a blatant Dragon Age
Yeah.
reference.
Yes, I caught it. I'm like, wait, phylactery. Cracking bitches.
But you hear her, even you, Mings, overhear her asking for permission to use his status, and when it is explained that the supplies are being given in his name or by his title as a means to bridge the gap between the people, as trying to stop a further civil war potentially from breaking out, even though this is one that has been going on for centuries now, a way to end the strife.
Mm-hmm.
And you see him nodding to that as she leaves, after she gives that deep bow. She comes to you, Casey, and she says, the Prince agrees. he thinks it would be a good way to establish that he stands for uniting the people.
I'm grateful for that. How long will it be till Tenneth can be healed up enough? Or are there further things that need to be done to bring her to more apt health?
You're not going to like this, Domina, but I need to cut off the dead snakes by the root.
I see. Do you need anything in particular, a specialized weapon or something?
I will do so myself, as I will
Okay.
bite them. I'm not gonna let flesh go to waste.
There's a small part of me that really wants to know what that tastes like, but at the same time, I feel like that is far too intimate to ask. Forgive me. Alright, so please be well, please be safe. Try to address that as best you can and see her not a target for predators, both humanoid or other. And,
Domina, you should know that even though I have full control of my abilities, if I choose to, I will turn whoever draws their blade against our little excursion, I will turn them to stone.
Lorena, I don't want them to ever utilize your skills as a target. There's a
No.
reason why we play this dance, and it is as delicate as ever.
I know, but in case that, let's say, a big group of the black shirts show up, I will not hesitate to turn them to stone if that means safeguarding those supplies that are meant for our people.
Please
It will also protect
be
the soldiers
cautious.
who will be escorting us, and they will know that I am doing so to protect them and the supplies.
But please also understand, they are not like the gladiators who have served alongside Amelvia. They are not used to fighting alongside someone who could do that. It would also, again, speaking as someone who's managed enough fighters, it also wouldn't surprise me if they accidentally got near or in the way. That is part of the reason why I'm worried about you utilizing such a skill.
It is only for last resort, I promise. Or else they will face my blade or... And she pulls out a short bow. She quickly strings.
Take every precaution, please.
I will do.
Thank you. I'll make sure that the rest of these lot are ready to set about it on their mission.
She will take Tenneth underneath, like escort her off. As they are leaving towards the supply caravan that is being set up elsewhere.
Mouse,
Yes?
a bit of coin and a steady bribe to stay out of sight and make sure that no one messes with those two.
She looks at you. I got coin, I got my knife. I'll make sure that no one touches his Domina or auntie for that matter.
And I bet you'll be going with your mother a bit later, alright?
She as she walks past you, she just looks up. Oh, I will be back before you know it.
Very good.
When you see her dodge in between soldiers, workers, slaves, as she follows along, lining pockets of certain individuals as she already disappears into the crowd of people going around.
I need about 10 more of her. The ladies are on their way.
Oh,
Where do I fit in all this? Easy.
You will be remaining here and preparing for being part of the follow-through should it become necessary. Hopefully it will not.
So
But
in
you'll
case
get
it
to
breaks into
utilize a
siege.
ballista. Yes.
Understood.
Then you'll get to utilize your tactics and training to guide and lead some of these men to try to infiltrate into the city.
He will stand at attention at that. I will do my duty.
and in the meantime, it wouldn't hurt for him to do a little bit of social networking here.
I
Make sure
don't
he's not
see
idle.
That
the
also.
man won't be idle.
I will attempt to do some networking if that is your wish, my lady. And teacher.
It's good to have some kind of connection with the people you might be fighting alongside.
I will attempt to ingratiate myself with officers to have them. I think I
Glad
should
to hear
probably.
it.
I will go and attempt and do this straight away then. So then, my lady.
Don't forget to take someone with you.
You have your orders. See to them, you lot.
You see Manus walks with Gaius. Almost like a Roman escort on its own.
All right. Trying to talk things out. We may have a compromised sewer system. What are your thoughts, Gratius?
I think I'm going to enhance you with magic beforehand to allow you to be better eloquent, and then I think I'm going to look at talking to some friends with Moira.
The best option while we are in there is for you to stay by my side. Do I make that clear?
Yes, I will not leave your side. Moira will just be flying in and around the city as close as possible, seeing if she can find some people to talk to. Little friend.
If there's enough space, I might have to ask that she see if she might check if the sewer system is compromised. Not something I would particularly like to ask her to do, but it's best we know whether or not that is an option. If we need to leave in a hurry. When we are in the city, I am going to have to ask you to remain quiet unless spoken to. Unless we're in a shop, you can shop all you want with whatever money you have. But when we are in talk, When we are in talks, you are simply my silent guard. Okay?
He will give you a nod. I know the plan was I was supposed to scout and get information.
That is true. I might be a little bit jumpy because I'm not sure who's going to be by my side when I go in there. I take it I will probably have a mouth here. And I remember the mention of Nero coming with, but then running off to find Jasmine.
They wanted taking inside the city walls. And I mentioned that I had the ability to dig a tunnel deep enough that they could enter without cause, or I could climb over. Hell, you could even go in the... No, you can't go in the front gate because it's locked up, isn't it?
Usually emissaries are able to get past the locked gate with words alone. Talks of parley and peace.
I need to stop a little bit there because Gratis was not supposed to go into the city unless he is needed.
Yeah.
We were also talking through that actively.
Fair enough.
Like,
So-
we were kind of actively talking about that.
Yeah, but you made it sound like
She's
he's
trying
going
to
to
talk
follow.
it through.
Fair enough. It just sounded like he is following through by not staying outside the city and at least give some scouting reports first before joining you guys inside the city. If that was
Thought
the
I
case.
started the sentence with if.
Okay,
Basically,
no, I'm
if
going to
he's
put a
by
stop
our
to this
side.
right here, right now. I'm so sorry. This was discussed at length several times over in the previous session, guys.
Yes, I'm
Several times over in character. So I could appreciate wanting to talk it through, but the correction needs to be made. You guys have your tasks. You guys have your defense forces. You guys have your skills being utilized. Go forth and kick ass. There's no need to change the plan unless stuff goes bad. Minx is literally being escorted by our baddie paladin and our baddie fighter with a handful of guards provided by your general buddy. You are not going to be by yourself. You are okay.
Like Gratius is also having a few scouts with him to help establish some intel of the location around the city and potentially figuring out the weak points of it in case a siege is needed.
Okay.
He can join you after he has done his part of the job inside the city by either digging in or walking in.
Yeah, so he
delayed.
needs to know how he needs to act if he's by her side in the city.
I will act silently as possible. I will try to ask if I could get some clothing that looks less obvious. Points to himself.
I believe we can probably bother the quartermaster for something less of note.
Once we get to the gates, I will have to see how heavy the security is to decide if we're going through tunnel or if we're going to be walking through.
Like I said, talks of parley and peace typically can get you through a locked gate. But with you going out and scouting, to join me, you probably would have to find other means.
I'm just going to scout using animals. That is the best I can do. Plenty of birds, plenty of rats, quite a few friends that are willing to talk.
But as you go over the last few bits of your plan, I'm going to shift the map over. As you four will be traveling. I need to get at a party to bring them along.
And get our fluffy little friend. Don't forget Moira.
You're asking for a lot right now.
Could also be Sean.
Give me a moment here, I need to adjust your token sizes, because they're not supposed to be that big. There we go. You arrive at first after Crafters District that is placed outside the city proper. You don't see as much transportation. Those of you who have been here before. Less people. Though things are still at high production, you can see as there is less loose workers walking around and more only the people who are really contracted to stay at certain workshops, actually working the area. As you make your way into the first bit.
Can I see if I can catch any mumbles?
Roll me a perception. You think you overhear something, and as you're listening in, you see people that, slowly pay attention to you before they clamp up and basically return to their work. They look scared.
That's never a good sign.
Roll an insight.
May.
Yeah.
Moira takes the aid action for advantage.
How can Moira give you
Flying about, looking overhead, peering for people that may be sort of in the way or shady or looking outside.
Fair enough.
Okay. Can I roll an insight as well?
You may. 1824.
My rolls are not great today.
Even at 12, it's easy to read. There is a really tense. Even out here in the outskirts of the city, there is a tense atmosphere. As you actually also start making your way through, you do see guards stationed. As you make a little bit further in, if you remove your tokens to around here. Oh, that's you start seeing.
Nero ended up in a house.
Yeah. crawled it. He's standing on top of it. Gets shot by a random guy with an arbalist, though.
I'm walking
Someone used a
here.
sling. Someone used a sling.
You see guards patrolling.
What are those guards looking like?
Standardized red tunic, shield, spear. Have a short sword by the hip.
Okay.
Like, it's nothing to call home about, but it is definitely not necessarily standard militia equipment. This looks more like a rush job to equip someone who...
So is it time to break off and go do our own thing, or do we just wait until we're inside?
Well,
the actual
someone
city?
is supposed to break off here.
That would be me. Are we ready to break off? I'll give a nod. Myra, overhead, please. As I will disappear into the crowd as best I can, walking in between the buildings.
And the small
Taking
crowd that
my-
actually is still on the street.
Blending in as best I
Nice.
can. I would like Myra to scout the area and have a little look. How much can she see?
She can actually see, she can see, like, this entire area here.
Okay. I take note that there is not much cover beyond these buildings if things go south.
This area up here is on a small hill that's like building up, as if like the area here has been raised through slight terraforming. But yes, you are correct. There is not much cover here except for the hedges that split some of the fields from each other.
I like to take the little scout regiment as
Oh,
we
they
are going.
already have dispersed out.
Yep.
Into before they even before you even hit here, they started to disperse out into the farmland.
I'm going to start walking up through, using the crowd as cover as best I can. Finding the best place quiet, out the way, secluded.
That would
And
be
using-
that building over here. It seems abandoned in the corner.
And I think I'll be using Myra to look over. How is the walls looking? How does it seem from overhead?
There isn't really walls. It's more like they have used the terrain of like this cliff face to basically block off the only stairs that actually leads up into gatehouses. It's natural fortifications and usage of it.
So it's all natural fortifications. There is what I can see on the map is what Myra would have been able to see for a decent amount, and there's
Yes.
some natural spaces.
You would though see that there are several posts set up along the ridge line in both directions, where you suddenly see trees have been cut down and there are fireplaces and tents set up.
Do I notice anybody in them, or is it just the tents as they start?
You see
I don't know.
non-lit fireplaces. Trees have been cut, you see. Like, there is a certain change in there, you can almost feel it. As you look as you like follow the ridgeline for as long as you can see. Especially if you're also looking through Myra's eyes.
One eye is looking through Myra as she flies overhead, the other is watching my surroundings as I walk into the abandoned building, somewhat quiet out the way, and let us scout a wee bit. How is the wildlife in this area? Is there birds? Is there rats? What are my available options for scouting?
There are rats. There will always be rats where there are cities. There are some birds, though you see most of them are skittish at best. I need to roll something if you have Moria out for too long.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Thank you for
As she is settled, took her surveillance, she will return down to the party. Into the city below.
Well, they will probably also be moving at this point. Forward.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
God damn it, thank you.
Trying.
Trying to drown me, you are.
Mm.
Fuck. You, as you look through the eyes of Mora, you hear a screech. And do you feel what Mora feels when you're connected with her?
Hydrate, you bastard!
It
Hydrate!
is like wearing a second skin in my sheep.
So that's a yes, I can assume.
Yes.
You will
guessing my-
feel her being tackled by something with claws and a sharp beak. And then you will lose connection as she poof.
Dissipates into nothing.
Yes.
Well, that's unfortunate. Oh. Never fun. Should be mad at me for that one. Okay. Alright. Moira, time to wake back up. As you'll tap the ground a wee bit in front of him, and Moira will reappear. I use the 5 familiar.
Yes.
I'll just mark the spell slot instead of.
But I'm
Yeah.
gonna pause for you right now as we shift over to the other party, also having them do their part of this infiltration mission.
Eventually making it over here.
Yeah. You make it up the steps with a small escort of like 5 heavily armed legionnaires who are following behind Amalthea. And she's not in her Gorgon form right now. She's in her human form. So she's still
Leggy.
yes. You will see her carrying herself like someone of great importance in full cemetery garb of the Lazarus Order.
Ooh.
Fair enough.
As you make it up to the gate, you can see several soldiers are vetting people coming to and fro, and as you make it up, you're being stopped. May I ask why you are here and why there's legionnaires even escorting you? We haven't sent for any inquiries for reinforcement or any supposed transit through here. Unless you have official documents on you that can showcase your right for transit through here.
I simply wanted to. I actually wanted to speak about that. We were trying to secure right of transit.
Secure right of transit. Then you would have had a carrier, or courier, like several weeks in advance have come by to ask for that permission. Of less, of course.
Yes, well, it seems a lot of our couriers and scouts tend to go missing on their way to deliver messages. So I came to deliver that personally.
Aha. Wait, do you actually use the word scouts?
Probably not, honestly.
Just carriers.
Courier would probably be the only.
Yeah, because
thing
if
she
you use the
mentioned.
word scout in this conversation, he knows that something is wrong.
Yeah, if you use scout, so it's carriers.
I'm tired, okay?
It's okay. I'm just like making sure.
Or
I'm just double checking, okay?
Or
Okay,
like-
well, any couriers
or
we've
servant.
any messages we've sent. Any messages we've sent have tended to get intercepted by something or another. So I came to deliver the request personally.
That is also a reason why we have had to raise the militia up. You see, we have had trouble getting anything in and out of the city. Which is also why we are not quite candy in taking in several armed people, especially with other occurrence that happened a couple of weeks ago.
What occurrence?
What other occurrences?
Haven't you not heard about the riots in the city? Like, we almost had a full-on incursion with anti-imperial and seditionists racing up.
Seditionists? What does
I
seditionist
see.
mean? Yes, Nera's actually asking this question.
You motherfucker.
Die. Okay, maybe I needed to give you the briefing.
But
I don't know what it means.
you know what? Give me 1,000 silver,
We were
and I will overlook your missing of an entry note.
I could go missing a few. And she will actually pull out a few electrum. For your trouble.
He will look at the coin, he will nod, and he will quite literally shout at the men to get a move on, clearing the way for these people who have to write entrance papers. And you see, like, they open the gates fully up for you guys to have full entrance.
And that's how we get in.
Corruption is
seriously,
a
what is
beautiful
it?
thing in the right hands, right?
What,
Mhm.
No, seriously, what does that word mean?
I'll explain it later.
Oh my word. No one's telling me the answer.
Amalthea might give you a bob on the back of the head. Not to be so
Please
loud.
do not make my job. Please don't make my job more difficult. Like anger whisper, not real anger, but like, hey, can you not right now, please?
Alright. Yes, it's a simple question. No one wants to give you an answer. Hey.
No, it's just
Before
time
we
and
continue on
place.
here, what about we take a small break here so people can go get their snackies, get their drinks and whatnot before we continue on here, because there is
Okay.
going to be a lot going on going forward, and I need some new bottle of water and maybe some new snacks. So we'll be
Okay.
right back, dear viewers. Just give us a moment.
After these messages.
I could use a snack.
You know what would be really cool if we could like animate a whole commercial thing. I'm not saying we should, I'm just saying it would be really cool.
You can't pay me enough. No.
How
That's
much
just
are we
it.
talking?
What if I give you $1 million?
Cannot pay me enough money to make a commercial based off of the fucking chaos that is this godforsaken campaign.
we need like an anime intro for this shit.
Oh,
That's what
you
I'm
know.
saying.
We have Be Right Back.
Is it bad? I
Top
kind of want to
liver.
do it for funsies.
I mean, if you want to do it, by all means do it. But know that it will be scrutinized.
Man,
Yeah, I just
I didn't know
casually
Matt
I
famous.
casually animate.
Oh,
Do you
that's
know how
nice.
hard it is to fucking animate this some bitch? And it's a bitch and a half. Mm-mm.
It is. Man, I didn't know I was
I gotta
that famous.
simplify.
Gosh darn it. I'm so
I
happy.
gotta simplify all of your guys'
hardest
designs. I'd
problem-
have to fucking storyboard the shit out of this. We'd have to have like a consistent bit, which is literally probably gonna just be rioting or smoke break.
That's not a riot! Rah!
Smoke breaks do not
Okay.
consist of setting the town on fire.
The
Oh.
biggest issue with animation, I think, would be getting Amalthea's jiggle physics right.
It would be a task.
It would be glorious.
It should just be a gif of her jiggling. She's just comma dancing and being super adorable. With realistic
Gosh,
physics.
I gotta
Yep.
make that meme of like
Yep.
Markiplier explaining something.
No,
and
no,
then
no,
it's just,
no.
it's just Nero looking at Amalthea, and then Amalthea's like, "Hey, jiggle, jiggle."
I swear to God, if I could have the bandwidth and capacity to just take Markiplier simping over Lady Dimitrescu and just have it be Nero simping over Amalthea every goddamn time.
We burned the
We-
city.
We like a big, strong lady. Yes, and I'm just over here like, God damn it. They're about as bad as Saiyans. All they care about is that the woman is strong and opinionated.
Mhm.
I mean, if Nero met Lady D, I'm just saying.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
I'm
There
just
wasn't
saying.
a chance. There wasn't a chance.
No, there's a chance. You just gotta believe.
No. There wasn't a chance that you weren't gonna fold.
Oh. damn,
Like a
I-
fucking chair.
Damn, I walked into that one, arms open and everything.
With
you know,
arms wide open. Pull me into that chest. Please. No. So sorry. No, respectfully. No. Think of TOS. Think of the TOS.
but the other option is Junko from Danganronpa.
I mean,
No.
have you considered?
No, not
Have-
Junko from
ha-
Danganronpa.
Have you
Not
considered
her.
though? Have you considered though? Have you considered just doing the what was it? Yeah, the little rock scene where the rock band is rocking and they're all doing that little ritual. Have you considered just doing that?
What's that? I need like reference to that.
It's okay. I will send the clip.
Thank you.
It is glorious.
Yeah. Oh, looks like I've
So
got.
now that we're in the
really
city,
to
we
do.
can riot now. Let's do this. No.
Don't
okay.
riot. No,
I'm
no, no,
joking.
no, 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 no,
I'm
no.
joking.
And I
Is
am
it done,
back.
done?
Are we already
Yay.
continue?
I'd find it so funny if it's like a meme of Casey being like, "All right, I'm gonna look away for 1 second."
I'm not even. Here you go, buddy. I save you.
Thank you.
Enjoy the Hiyashi performance and the fact that they're going full metalhead on this thing. To save you. Let me see.
Oh, that one.
Yeah,
Oh, I remember that.
yeah. I love Granny. Granny's my favorite.
You. Great. Granny is actually amazing. I like Granny. Granny's cool.
Yeah, but are we ready to go back in?
Yep. Wait. We're missing a PAX.
Wait, that's true. She was gonna get snacks.
Yeah. Well, then we will just extend the break just a tiny bit more. Sorry about
Yeah,
that.
but that would.
The viewers will.
Yeah, watch the clip.
So all right. I'm going to tribute my level 4 manipulator and my level 5 I don't know, Moira. Yeah, my level 5 Moira. And with that, I special summon Pax. Damn, it didn't work.
Nah,
Why?
You're not allowed
because Faye don't believe in your silly fucking rules. They show up when they want to.
Man.
I'm hungry,
So,
damn
yeah.
it. Let me get my food.
Yeah.
Go get your food.
I'm trying. I'm also at the apartment that we've halfway cleared out, so
Gosh.
finding food is a thing.
Yep.
So how's everyone's week been? You know, we never get to do this. So how's everyone's week been? You know, any good, any bad?
You don't want to ask me
Right.
that.
Are we all back now?
I think so.
Pax
Okay.
is still getting food.
Yes, I am still rummaging for food.
Oh,
Sorry.
she's still rummaging. She just
Ah.
responded back. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
The Chinchy trying to stuff its cheeks.
Yes.
Oh, how.
I don't
can't-
know
I
if
can't go into it.
chinchillas do stuff their cheeks. That does seem very adorable, though.
It is. It's very adorable if you've seen it.
So I'm
I
gonna
have
totally
fruit
be looking that
snackies.
up on YouTube. Oh yeah.
You got your snacks?
I got fruit snackies
Yippee!
and cheesy crackers.
Dang, can I have a cracker?
If you get over here.
Alright, I'll see you guys in like a week.
It's not even a week. It's more like 3 days. Get good.
Alright, I think everyone's back.
Yes.
Yes.
You make your way inside through the gate, and you can already see. You can see town guard and militia.
Mm-hmm.
Walking the streets, and you see not a lot of normal people on the streets as you're making your way through. You may move your
Lovely.
token along.
I'm kind of gonna keep a passive ear out to see if I can hear any murmurings from the militia or the guards or anything while I'm walking.
Right. May roll me a perception.
Apparently, my character agreed I also needed snackies.
With 20. You, as you're walking through, you overhear some of the militia talking about some people dressed in black who apparently has taken a stay at the fort.
People in black, what?
Have taken a stay up in the fort, and they seems to be directing things, which they don't understand because that's weird. Why they need to listen to those?
Okay, so more than likely it's gonna fight.
And you also hear some about, you know, about the recent revolt, which apparently forced the governor's hand for asking for help from said individuals.
Damn.
So the fort is where we're wanting to go to try and talk things out, but there's people we don't want to talk to over there. Correct?
Correct.
Correct. But you also know that is probably where one of your high-profile targets is at.
Mm-hmm. That too. All right.
But there were also... do you need a reminder of your targets that you potentially
Let's see.
need?
Jasmine is someone that Nero can go, which is what I was actually going to suggest. Is for Nero to go find Jasmine, let her know the sewers may be compromised and that it seems that we're going to have a problem when we get to that fort. Basically, secure an exit strategy. If you would.
Nero gives a salute. Wait, how am I gonna actually find you guys then if I leave?
You know where we're headed.
Like, it should be some time before, you know, like the meetup time in case something goes wrong. Don't you think, Amalthea?
It just woke up.
Malthea is just coming into this conversation. You want
I'm
the you want the
sorry.
mini recap
I
of the situation?
apologize.
You have been summoned by the almighty Nero.
What happened?
You're good. You're on your mission to do
We're
diplomacy.
inside the we're inside the city. Your aunt, I guess, because she called you niece, showed up, very injured, procured some supplies for her and the others. We are currently in the city. Gratius is out scouting outside the city. And I'm sitting here like, okay, well, Nero knows where Jasmine is. There might be an issue in the sewers. The sewers might be compromised as an exit. And I was asking Nero to secure an emergency exit, essentially.
Okay.
Because there are Black Legion that were apparently requested to help by the person in charge. So we're about to go into that hornet's nest.
Okay.
And I may
right.
have lightly bribed our way in.
Lightly, she says.
2 Electrum is not slightly mother fluffer. That's straight up dick waving in full nobility. Stop underselling yourself. Keep moving forward,
So-
folks.
All right. Well, I guess if that's the case, you two lovely ladies have fun doing whatever you're about to do, and I will go and do what I have to do. Now then.
Yes, we're about to go infiltrate a hornet's nest.
Well, all right. Have fun with that. Call me if you need me? Question mark.
Head pats.
No.
Do
It's
you need
reflexive
help
at this
to
point.
have your list of targets you probably need to talk with refreshed?
I'm gonna scroll up. I'm gonna go and find Jasmine because that's the easiest one for me because I remember where Nero
I know
remembers
the
where
guard
Jasmine is.
captain. I don't remember his name offhand, but I do remember that the guard captain and a religious figure.
You were not supposed to contact Jasmine unless it was an emergency. Just a refresher. The targets you're supposed to is the guard captain known as Hylon.
Okay, that's my bad. Fuck.
I'm allowing this to be retraced with Nero not leaving just
Yeah.
yet. Then there is
Magnus, who is
And- Janus. But the first one you're probably going to trying to get in contact at would be Hylon and Magnus. And then make contact with the governor's assistant, Janus. And then potentially followed up with Jasmine to figure out what the F is going on here.
Okay. Yeah, my brain is cooked. I'm sorry.
It is
No, that's
okay.
fine. It
I
happens.
am here to
It happens.
assist.
Do you know where the guard captain is?
You can ask one of the patrols that are logging past you.
Sorry, excuse me, sir. Nira's gonna
Yes.
walk up
What is
to
it,
one of the guards.
citizen?
I am looking for the guard captain. Where can I find him?
Which one of them? There are a couple.
Helion? Helio?
Hylon? He is at the barracks.
Oh,
Just at the west gate. That's at least the last I heard he was placed. But why do you need to see the captain? Do you have something you need to report?
yeah, I have something to report.
Well,
It was just, I just wanted to report I just wanted to ask if there is someone who could assist with investigations because some of the goods, my cookies, have been stolen.
You've taken
So-
his
I love you.
control.
I love you so much, Nero, you little chaos monkey.
So I just needed assistance with that because I'm not too sure.
so you're saying someone has stolen food from you, which is a capital
Yes.
crime in itself.
Mm.
Fucking hell. You coming with me then? I'll take you to him myself.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
He's
much.
grabbing you by the arm. As
Okay,
you're
before Nero gets dragged off. Nero, dear, did you wander off again? I'm so sorry. Did you forget you ate those earlier?
Cheap.
What?
But my cookies.
You ate them earlier, dear. They weren't stolen. You ate them earlier. You must have forgotten. She can be so spacey sometimes. I'm so sorry.
looks at God looks at God fucking damn, I need to roll a fucking insight on this one. I need you to roll deception.
Gosh.
I'll roll this.
Why you do this to me? Why you do this to me?
We got a
Chaos.
way in, and then you were like, yeah, no, let's. All right.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I can't save this. I
Yeah.
can't.
Okay, you're
can.
both coming with me to the God Captain because there's something here that isn't sticking. A couple of the men who were following this guy grabs both of you.
Wow.
And you are being dragged off.
Amalthea, are you coming with us?
Yeah, I think she is. She is, but at this point it's
Along
like
with the five
with her-
armed
with her-
guards behind
with
her.
her face thoroughly in her palm.
Along with the five heavily armed guards
Tusk.
behind you.
Task failed successfully, I guess. That's where we wanted to
That's what I
go.
mean, at least we ended up in the
Yeah.
right place.
Don't let me there.
I'm over
by
here like
idiots.
treating Nero like a lost child. I mean, you look like one.
As you are
Ain't no-
dragged inside, there's a garrison post where you can see that it also serves as a prison, and you can see several people are chained up to poles and stockades.
Going to take it that has something to do with the riot.
You are then being tied together by rope. And you're
A little
being...
more dignity, please.
Listen, lady. Something here doesn't smell right, and I am not taking any chances. We already had one revolt. I do not suffer another revolt. Another problem here. Am I making myself clear? I'm being way more cautious than I would with any other. Now you're waiting here.
I'm just asking for a little
while
more
I'm getting the
dignity.
captain, and he'll sort you lot out.
All right.
Nara's gonna look too bad with her hands on her hip. It was going to work.
God damn it.
What was going to happen whenever you had to explain to him that no, you did not, in fact, have to. You did not, in fact, have cookies stolen from you. What was your follow through?
You will see a short while after this gentleman stepping out of this building here, where you can see it seems to be a mixture of not a barracks, but more of an administrative building. Given that there are always people coming in and out with paper, scrolls, and satchels. Yes. I was told that someone asked for me to report a crime that doesn't seem to have been a crime. Why are you wasting my time?
I'm gonna nudge. I'm gonna nudge Vinx at this point. Like nudge, nudge, nudge.
You're Captain Hylon, yes?
Yes, that is my name.
If you would like to let me have a hand free, I can guarantee you, I can show you that I am on your side.
You will see him squint at you really, really hard.
I am but a cleric of peace.
So you are one of the followers of Pax. Why are you then being brought before me as someone who lies and slanders? And causing a disturbance of the peace.
One of my compatriots got a little bit overzealous in trying to ensure where your whereabouts were.
He walks over and removes the rope from one of your arms, or to let one of your hands being freed.
And she will discreetly show him the deal that both her and Cassia have.
The plaque?
Yeah, that thing. Very discreetly flash that at him.
He will look at it. He will then grab you and pull you inside the building. Never you're being pulled with, just out of you being tied to Minx in this case.
Nira's gonna put out her hand, for, Amalthea to grab so she can also be pulled in if she wants to.
Oh, I'm not.
And what I mean by
there,
she's
am I?
discreetly,
Yeah,
I am
I'm
very
sort of
discreet.
like, I'm just sort of watching from a distance, and if you need like Rambo moment, it could happen.
Well, you just
No,
watched
it's
us
good.
get yoinked into a building.
Oh, then I'll give
Uh,
Amalthea a thumbs up. I'll give Amalthea a thumbs up to be like, it's fine.
Has
I
you
was
been
gonna
pulled like you're
insight
like try
check.
to hold up one of your hands that decide to get her to give a thumbs up as you're being yoinked inside?
Just at the bottom, there's thumbs.
Oh, interesting. I mean, that's like positive from the 50-50
Yeah, I mean-
I was going for, but
There's a
I almost got
smile
the
on Nero's
19.
face. There we go. There's a smile on Nero's face. But yeah, by very discreetly, I mean like she maybe flashed the corner of the plaque.
You were being pulled
She didn't even
in.
fully pull it out.
No. But he saw it. He could see the beginning of the symbols on it, and he just straight away, basically, slipped by grabbing your hand, made it slip back into your pocket, and basically just pulled you inside the building, swearing under his breath as he does so. Where you then are pulled into a room, sparsely decorated with a couple of with a bench, and he sits both of you on it. As he then closes and locks the door.
That's the more appropriate greeting I was looking for. But it is good to see that you are unharmed.
Yes,
the
but I
berries.
am not without supervision.
That's why I only intended to show you the corner. Figured you'd get the hint at least.
I did. I know what that clicker means. So, what are you doing here? Don't you notice it would be suicide if you get caught?
Well, we're here to secure safe travel. To go through.
Aha.
That's why they sent the emissary first.
Right. But right now, the governor isn't really the real power here. He's no more than a puppet. By those bastards from the Black Legion.
I'm sorry, what? I got a phone call and it cut everything out.
The Black Legion has puppeted the governor. They're quite literally running the place right now, and let's just say they're looking to clean house.
Yes, I heard. There have been murmurs.
Yes.
So now the question is, how do we clean house before they can?
I may be able to ready a company or two of the local of the garrison, but that's really all I can potentially muster. I have no control of anyone else, because I only am leading this part of the garrison at the station here, and the 2 gates that are connected here.
We have a little more movement about the city. Once we're untied, at least.
He will release your bonds. Oh, bonds.
But we've been given the okay to go and give our request to be able to traverse through, so which means we can get in. It's the cleaning house without causing alarm that
Well, good
would
luck
prove
with
to be the
that,
problem.
with the Black Legion being here.
Yes, it is a bit more of a stealthy mission.
They have... It's not even... They have a squad here. But the dangerous part is that they have a mage in the midst.
I see. Any way to pick this one out?
Black robes.
I don't know what I should have expected, but it's probably...
And from what rumors is about the man, he's a necromancer.
So don't die or you end up on the other side. Gotcha.
Yes. I sadly have not much been able to really send any missives out or with any of the usual communique I have with the Caesar. Because of, well, they have the city under lockdown right now.
Noted.
And anyone who has been taken for breaking the curfew ends either up here or up by the fort. And I don't know what they do to the people up on the fort, but there has been quite a few carriages of corpses going out.
Doesn't seem like it would have a pleasant answer.
Wait, do you know where the carriages go?
No. I do not know where they go.
That's bad, because if we knew exactly where they were, it would... If we're dealing with a necromancer, it would be good if we knew where exactly this person keeps dumping their stuff.
Yeah, that is true, actually. That is a good point.
Because for all we know, he may have just scattered them all around the city, and when the time comes, or if something were to threaten him, he could already have an army waiting for us. Or anything.
But yes, if we can find out where the bodies have been stashed, that would give us a greater advantage.
That is usually not within my... authority to know where the cops are taking you, would probably need to talk with the clergy. I know there is another one of us who are
Mhm.
loyal
Yes.
in there. That's all I know. You probably need to speak to them about it.
And I'm sure we will.
I just need to know
Yeah.
where you need when and where you need my men at. I wouldn't trust the militia, they are corrupt scoundrels. For the heck of it, and without much training, so their loyalty is at most doubtful.
Fair enough. But that also means they could be bought.
That is true.
So we will see on that front.
If you got the coin, I'm pretty sure I could sway some extra men to our side, but I cannot give any promises. Unless you yourself wants to see to do it.
I wouldn't want to buy anyone if I have to question whether or not they can be loyal. Especially in this kind of situation. Because if they can be bought once, they can be bought twice. It's just, at that point, it's just who has more coin. And
But I
there's no
cannot
point
have
in
you
doing
stay
that.
here any longer than necessary, so I need to escort you guys out now.
Of course.
He will then walk over to unlock the door, open it, and then like point for you guys to step out.
Minx will follow suit. I have to be away from the computer right now, so you're gonna have to give me a little grace there.
I will just move
Alright.
your character as you're being gently kicked out of
The encampment, the god's post.
well, it is a fortified prison and guard post, yeah, so you are basically being gently kicked out.
You're done.
Once out, Nero looks up at Amalthea and gives her a thumbs up. Mission accomplished.
There are so many eye rolls. So many snakes are rolling their eyes at this whole situation. There had to be a better way to do that.
I mean, we got it done one way or
Well, I'm
another.
certain there was a better way to do that.
Oh my gosh. Look, no one got hurt. Nothing bad happened, and we got to the point we
Yes.
needed to.
Yes, that bar is still incredibly low.
You know, that's kind of mean to say, don't you think?
Are you going to tell
It's
the guys you
okay,
stole your
Nero. You're
cookie?
still learning.
But silliness aside, I am just teasing you. Do not worry.
Alright, well, that's done.
Yeah, especially since how they reacted to the simple stuff of the cookie. I would like to point out.
She pulls out a cookie and eats it.
But seriously, what was your follow through?
Exactly what happened? All according to plan. She takes a bite of her cookie.
I can't say I believe you on that one.
All according to
Well.
Keikaku.
Well, the plan was tell him that my stuff was stolen. Cool. He takes us to the place. Cool. The guy shows up and he's like, all right, what seems to be the problem? As tight as he was. Excellent. Then you do your magic. Boom. Everything works out. Tell me that was not a good plan.
You know, if they took you to the fort. Wait, I didn't hear that. Shit. Back up.
Well, you knew that there are Black Legionnaires at the fort. That's where the person in charge is.
Well, I think it would have been more so. What if they escalated this and took you to the fort instead because of how severe?
Yes,
it
all
would've been?
things. Yeah, all things considered, what if they had decided to skip him and take you somewhere worse?
I don't see the
Well, worse
problem
for you.
here.
Well, worse for
The
you, I
plan
should
will-
say.
The plan worked the way it was supposed to. And although there was a bit of hiccups with the whole thing of the guard being like, I'm taking you both instead, the plan was working perfectly fine. He was going to take us here.
Yes, thankfully he didn't escalate.
You guys just worried that my plan wasn't gonna work. Have some faith.
Considering what I've seen happen thus far, that's difficult.
Oh.
I hope you understand.
Nero puts her hands on her hips and shakes their head. SMH. How can someone have not little faith? Why do you have so little faith with me? Anyways, next
Well,
one on the
no,
list.
we're not moving on from this. You gave me a
No,
moment. All
no,
right.
you ask, you you shall
It's just
receive.
like just pulls out, like she gets her hand ready. It's like what? It's like just the whole level of like.
Let's just start with the
No.
stuff
I've
that's
been
happened
waiting for
since
this.
I've joined. How about that gate that had to be made? How about that one for starters?
Minus setback.
Minus.
Summoning two Fae on accident?
Look at me go. That shows dedication to my craft.
No, that shows that you're willing to make the same mistake twice. And then continue with, wait, let me try again.
Would have been cool if I could do it. That's gonna be so cool.
The problem is you did do it. The problem is you did do it.
Magical
Can we move and
initiative?
talk, or are you going to start yelling in the middle of
Yeah,
This
this?
is not actually.
No,
this
no,
is not
we're
actually.
moving and talking. I think it's like we
This is
just
not actually a
moving and
character
talking.
because I'm not yelling in the middle of
Yeah,
shit.
where are we going?
We're going to go and talk
Oh.
to the minister because I don't think
Yeah,
we can't go to the fort as of yet because Black Legionnaires there. Also necromancer. So we go to the next best place, church.
Take me to church.
There is like so much wrong with what you just said there, but okay.
What's wrong with
So
you?
is it
Looks
So there's a necromancer.
yes.
We need to
there's
figure
a
out where its
necromancer,
bodies are.
And the next best thing is the church. Okay.
Strangely
didn't
enough,
see
you need
valid.
strangely
I didn't
enough,
read it like-
No, it's
Strangely enough.
fine. It is fine. I am teasing you more. Probably.
I would definitely go to church if you were there.
I mean, yeah, you would probably be able to easily take Nero to church.
I wouldn't say it that easy.
Oh, so you don't want to go to church right now?
No, we're going to church. We're going to the temple.
The temple district.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Thank you. Let's go.
We have contacts. We have contacts to check on, and places to be.
Oh, are we
So-
we're moving ourselves? So okay, cool.
Yeah. Well, while we're walking, so what's the plan to get into the church? Are we just gonna walk in and? You know what? I believe Amalthea got this one.
Looks at Amalthea dripped out in full Lazarus Order garb right now.
Gosh darn it!
Basically.
Now I need to get... So when we go to Jasmine, can I like stop by the shopping district?
You want to get something more fancy? You want to show off for her?
What? No. I just feel like I'm wearing plain. That's it. I mean,
Okay.
you look pretty cool in your fancy garb. And Minx always looks good.
Appreciate the
I'm out of place
compliment.
here. So anyways, take the lead, leader.
Take the
I'm away from the
lead,
computer. Just a
person.
heads up.
Alright.
And we walk in.
Then we
Yeah.
waddle to the very next day. Waddle, waddle.
Wada wada.
That's more me effing with pass right then. Yeah. Yes. Good, then I will see about... Who are we looking for again?
His name is Magnus. He's the local temple administrator. And, shrugs. That's what I wrote on this piece of paper.
That's... You know what?
Make sure that piece of paper disappears.
He eats the piece. He eats the paper.
As you make your way up the Temple Plaza, where you see statues, fountains, and shrines erected to, well, all the gods of the Empire, minor and major. You do see clergymen out and about, giving either sermons or blessings, or helping those who are too poor to help themselves, giving alms.
Mm-hmm.
Arms for the poor. Don't mind me, I have literally just not... I'm gonna stop. Well then. But seriously, who were we looking for?
No, that's Magnus.
Magnus.
Alright,
The
cool.
administrator.
Well, I thought you were...
church. Yeah.
I thought I was being fucked with.
Why?
Because
Why
of
do you
this
think
party.
I said I hope that paper disappears?
Alright. So, to begin with, I will suppose I imagine... the question is, do I know Magnus? Personally. Am I
You
familiar
have
with
not
this?
really been in the same circle as him, but he was one of the ones who gave you a harder time while you were here. Because, again, he
Oh,
is
no.
a supremacist.
Racist piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine.
And
Racism.
a religious zealot.
Religious racist.
Yes. It is my God given right to hate on those who are not human, or Imperials, I will do so.
Wait, what
Religious
about
race.
Asimars?
Asmas is an
really
exception.
depends. Yeah, they're cool.
They are literally God ordained
Yes.
Nero looks smug.
in the most literal sense of the words.
But not you.
Hey,
You have been touched. You're unclean kind.
unclean.
You're dirty.
That's first.
That's the point.
That's kind of the point, but
Congratulations,
Alright.
you got there. Jokes aside,
Alright,
the
you
joke
cute
I was
little
going to
chaos
do
squirrel.
is like, this is the statue they strapped me to and beat me, Raphael. Count.
Alright,
If you know
alright,
that
you little
fucking
quote
meme.
chaos squirrel. I swear. Alright, Bucky.
He was very large.
I had to change.
I was thinking
So we
Bucky
want-
Gronk squirrel.
Can we have Minx move with us, please?
Yes.
Thank you, DM.
As
What's his title? Real quick.
what his title is, well, it is. He is the head clerk of the local church temples.
Oh, okay.
At least that's the last you heard of him having gotten promotion after the last head sadly passed away due to old age.
At least he lived a long, fulfilling life.
In service of his god, of course. Is there anything else you can ask for? I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
I'm joking. I'm kidding. We joke.
As you walk into the temple and go to the administrative department, you see several clerks sailing around in their priestly garbs, and you see him sitting at the head table overlooking everyone else as he is taking in paper by paper, signing them, tossing them into another bin for them to be transferred out to where they need to be. And as you like walk up, he just like, yes, what is your business? Lazarus.
It has been a while, Magnus, but I believe there is something we need to discuss.
You see him pause. Amalthea? As he looks
Is
up from
that
the
going
paper.
to be a problem?
He may need some persuading, but
What
problem?
are you
I don't
doing
know.
in your father's mask?
there
What
are only two.
blasphemy is this?
It is no
How
blasphemy.
about you calm
you
down
are,
first?
you are speaking to the heir apparent of the Order of Lazarus.
Heir apparent. Pah! Don't make me laugh.
I'm going to have to ask you to be far more respectful.
Respectful.
I'm good.
You're asking me to respectful in the house of our Lord. When she
Just as
and
I'm
her
about to
ilk-
ask you to. How about we take this to a different room?
You see every clerk is like, stop what they're doing. Like, everything has stopped. Like, everything broke down the camel's back at this point. Nobody is doing anything. Everybody's just looking.
They want the goss.
I also look
I'm
across.
asking you to be polite to those who are tasked with protecting me.
Uh,
You? I
Now,
will
can we
deal
take
with
this to the other room?
He will sand the scroll he was working on. He will get up, grab the staff. As soon as he touches it, it starts glowing.
Nero's gonna face palm at this.
And he walks away from the writing desk. He's sitting by and walks out of this room through a side door. You can choose to follow him.
Yep.
I choose to
So,
follow.
yeah.
I literally asked him to take this to another room, so yes.
You arrive through a hallway into a smaller private office, where you can see he quite literally asks someone to get their stuff and get out. He is borrowing it for the present, as he has something important to talk with someone. And he then stands and stares at you as he nudges for you to walk in.
Nero's gonna happily walk in.
We adore.
As will Minx. Maltu, would you mind making sure that door does not open and that no one really stays behind it to try and listen in?
I'll do what I can.
Well, as he walks in, he closes the door and he slits a locking mechanism in place, or a bolt. He slits in the bolt to basically block the door from being open.
There's still nosy sons of bitches outside, so the statement still stands.
So what brings our emissary of hacks? I can assume I get that feeling of you, miss, and
That I am.
this disgrace.
She does.
As
She
well.
does actually verbalize a laugh at that.
What do we...
I feel like that's the politest I'm going to get. And she will actually pull out the plaque.
You will just see him sigh, sit down at the table.
We're checking on you.
To think us.
Yeah. We're checking on those in place.
Yes.
And trying to come up with a way to drive the rats out.
I can assume you're talking about the Black Legionnaires then.
As she kind of looks towards the direction of the fort.
He says in a low whisper, so I can assume you're talking about the Black Legionnaires. Well, I don't have much to assist you with, as we are mostly clerks here and a few priests, clerics of the fates.
Yes, but I also know you have a brain behind those pretty eyes of yours. Since he's got to be sassy.
Well, yes, there is quite a bit of wisdom and knowledge in here. So what is it that you wish to pick my brain for?
Said we're trying to figure out a way to drive out the rats without causing too much of a commotion.
Good luck with that. They have an unholy ilk among them.
I heard. Do you happen to know where they're keeping?
Northern unbuilt section of the city. That is all I know.
That's more information than we had.
Because
Every-
transportation of corpses is partially underneath the church administration, and the corpse wagons have been set to deliver corpses somewhere up there. Isn't really an address, except of the drivers know where they're supposed to be dropped off, have I been informed about.
All information is good information when we have very little.
And this wouldn't have happened if that blasted revolt didn't happen.
Do we know what sparked it?
Seditionists, rabble-rouser, many different factors. So far what we have been able to look into have been behind it. Someone even said something about a law against their adventurers being able to carry and use their weapons for their jobs.
I have already looked at Nero.
Nero's innocently eating a cookie.
But if you're
Really
talking
does look
about
cookie.
wanting to deal with the unholy ilk, I will see if I can manage a few clerics to see if they can find it and make sure that those poor bodies are laid to rest permanently.
It would be appreciated.
Also, if we can lay them to rest before we have to deal with all that.
I know, I will see what I can do. Don't know that this is neither going to be cheap or easy. Because I don't know if those corpses are guarded by anyone. Or something.
For a moment while I cuss myself out because I totally flubbed that.
Oh?
I forgot what side my gas tank was on.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
That can happen. Even
So
for
I'm
the best
having
of
to,
us.
so I'm having to flip around my car before I can get gas.
Fair enough.
Yep.
But what is it that brings you here except for that? If that's it, I'll ask you to leave. I've plenty of work to see to.
There is one thing you should know. And it pertains to my current station. Belloc was attacked. Afflicted with the... Was it the Black Scourge?
Red Scourge.
Red Scourge, that's the one. I keep getting the colors wrong. The Red Scourge.
What?
Mm.
There
I
hasn't been
have
an outbreak of that in almost 200 years. Are you certain?
the giant red sores that appear without any rhyme nor reason. The suspicious timing of it happening basically simultaneously when the Black Legion sieged Magna Porta. There are too many coincidences for it not to be a
You will see him
random.
like strike the table with his close fit, and you will see the table splinter and crack underneath
to
his fist.
If I might add a little to that, the Black Legion also apparently brought the temple to ruin quite recently.
What? You dare tell me they raised their blades against the holiest of holy?
They brought Amalthea's home to ruin.
I may not like you for what you are, Amalthea, but a strike against any of our fellow brothers and sisters of the faith is a strike against all of us. I will not stand for this. I will send a missive to the High Priest. This is heresy, blasphemy even, and I will not stand by it. So don't think I'm doing this for you, Amalthea. I do this for those that we both care about in this fate, that are suffering needlessly by the hands of those damned souls.
Oh, don't worry about that. I understand your position clearly.
I will have them excommunicated. The entire lot of them. For this.
So you see why it's imperative that we come and check on everyone.
I will do what I can from here, but I cannot give any further promises than what I already promised you.
I'm not asking for more promises.
I will send a missive to the main temple to inform the High Priest and the Council of the Pontifex about this. But you may go now, I have a lot to see to.
We appreciate your insight. And are glad to see that you are well.
You too, may Salarius guide your path with his light, and smite those who stands in your way. As he says that, his staff flares up with the holy symbol attached on the tip of it.
And may your peace be protected.
As you leave, you hear him mumbling under his breath about him wrecking another table. This is the third this month already.
I mean, okay, you got a high stress job, man, but breaking
Yeah.
tables? Are you sure you're not supposed to be in the militia?
It's that righteous fury.
Go be a zealot in the army. If you're breaking tables, man.
He used
Kung
to be a
Fu
paladin.
action grip.
He used to be a paladin, I would like to point out. Now he's just a cleric of the faith.
You did not say just a cleric.
No, of course not. He
Amalthea,
still
hold me
had...
back.
No,
Amalthea, hold me back.
No,
he's a
kidding.
retired paladin.
There's no such thing as a retired paladin. Their suitor would be a retired marine. Fuck you. Once a paladin, always a paladin.
Void, he's not worth it. Void, he's not worth it.
Hiss.
He's not worth it.
It's- Also, wait. Also, I have to mention waking up to the messages from you, Void. Very humorous. I just had to say that. It's like I was looking at him and I'm like, what? Huh? Oh. Wait.
Oh.
Huh?
Oops.
The hubris is wild in this one.
I mean, wow.
So, so that went well.
That went, I suppose.
I mean,
Yeah.
besides the blatant criticism, it went well.
Well, what do you think I've been trying to prepare poor Gratius for?
I do not envy that man's position. Or the future Gratius's. I mean, Alex.
The future.
That's Gaius, not Gratius.
No, that's
Oh.
Alex, not. That's Alex, not.
Whatever the
No,
hell you said,
remember
Maybe?
how hard Minx was on Gratius specifically?
Hydrate, you bastard!
I
Hydrate!
wanted
Oh, that's
to-
Yo,
Dio.
people are gonna see you at. Yeah, Dio.
Dio
My
Brand.
I'm talking
bad.
about Dio. Dio Gratius.
Dio Grando.
I'm so, I'm so sorry. After
I am not
Keep
talking
coming
about
up.
Alex.
You're not talking about Dio.
It is
Alright.
No,
Dio.
I was talking about Dio.
Yes, she was talking about Dio.
You thought it was. You thought it was.
That is
Moira,
some-
You thought it was
but
Alex. but No, it's me, Dio.
That's some fighting words to replace in the chat. I'm just saying, like, Jesus Christ, that is some fighting words right there.
Oh,
Ooh, I
someone
need to see.
picking fights.
Ooh, I'm so curious. I'll be back. I want to go and see what's going on.
What happened?
Van just posted, paladins are just clerics. Rangers are fighters LARPing as druids. Like, Jesus Christ, that's some fighting words right there. Sir, it was nice knowing you, but you just signed your own death warrant by 1,000 suns. I am...
You need supremacy.
That's
Yeah,
those are
I'll just
some
let
rules.
I'll let the Sun Paladins deal with that.
Void, now Void. Yeah. I know you have a thing against. I know you have a thing against fighters, but I didn't say that. Oh, it's bad. Oh, I read those. Oh, those were bad. I mean, they were good, but they were bad. Anyways, Nera's gonna look to the two of them and be like, "Well, we did a good job today."
What
There's
do
only
you
one place
mean
left
you're
to
not
go.
even finished yet?
No, we're not done.
Yeah, I know. So far, so good. There's only one place. There are only two more places to go, and then we're done. How cool's that?
Which now that I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna look to the sky, see if I can spot Mora.
You cannot. Though you
Well-
see a few eagles and hawks
Oh,
and
God damn it.
falcons.
Falconers. They have falconers. That's how they're intercepting.
Well,
So,
yeah.
I know this is a bad time to. While we're still in the holy grounds, I know this is a bad time to bring it up. But how strong is this necromancer?
We'll find out when we find the bodies.
No, there's an issue with that. There's a reason why I ask.
Hmm.
How do I put
With
it
your words?
Are you asking how many we're gonna have to deal with in a fight? We'll find out when we find the
No.
bodies.
Haven't you okay. What I'm asking about is Nero gestures to her eye patch and then lifts it up for a moment. Do we have anything against this? She just flips it up and down, up and down, up and down.
What do you... Huh?
What she's gesturing is, do we have anything against magic?
Unlicensed magic is banned. Unlicensed magic is banned. This is bad.
I think
Yeah.
I think my emboldening bond might be a little something,
Face palms.
which I can use with the three of us. But that would
Above
limit our range.
above board, because I'm going to say this above board. Nero's asking, hey guys, do we have anything to I ask why everyone is strong, how strong the necromancer is, because do we have anything to protect us against magical spying?
No, we do not.
Magical.
They'd have to be
Can
an
someone
incredibly
check my
strong
spell
mage.
list? DM, can you check my spell list for anything?
Give me a moment.
Yeah, that's why I was saying, how strong is the necromancer? Because if they are of reasonable
Yeah, I don't think
level-
anyone was thinking about divination spells when they thought necromancer.
No. No, you have nothing to protect you against divination magic.
Shit.
Is what it is, I suppose.
Well, it is
So
what it
we
is.
should
We're already
prob-
here.
Yeah, we should probably.
Move faster. Get to our targets quicker.
Well, you're at a junction. In a path.
Not necessarily speak on our plan. Is what I was going to go with.
Now, I'm
We're just
talking
meeting
above
some
board
people,
right
that's
now.
all.
I'm talking above board right
Above
now.
board.
You're at a junction. You can choose to go and talk with Jasmine right now, since you have done all the prerequisites to potentially talk with her before you go for the fort. Or you can choose to go for the fort and wait talking with Jasmine till afterwards. That is up to you to decide that one.
Well, if what you're saying is true and our friend has been caught, right? Maybe we go to the obvious help first, right?
So we go to Jasmine first, and then we go to the fort.
I think we also may need to keep eyes on friends to make sure that messages don't get passed along internally here.
Another thing is who's going to deal with the sewers.
I spoke a little on that with Gratius. I hope he got my meaning on the fact we might have to make sure that those are usable.
It's the
You know,
plan.
because
All right.
We
I
I'm
would
going to
say-
you guys decide. Do you go to Jasmine first, or do you go straight for the fort? I'd like to know that
well,
right now.
I wanted to go take care of those bodies before we even tried to deal with anyone with a necromancer.
Wait, can I?
Because
Can
they
I
can take
lift
care
up
of the
my
bodies
hand?
first. They don't have things
Can
to
I-
fight with.
Yes, you can
Can
lift
I
up
make
your
a
hand.
suggestion? All right, thank you. I wanted to make a suggestion. Sorry for interrupting you, Pax. I really am sorry. I just wanted to say, instead of us choosing now, we can end session here because it's been 4 hours, and we can
I am.
For you,
discuss this
maybe.
over the week.
That's why I ask if you want to wait with the decision. I'm just gonna pause your guys' scene, and I'm going back. So
That works.
Gratius.
Yeah.
For the last
yeah, I would-
like here of session time.
Yeah, could we pause
Hello.
here and then decide
Yes.
over the week?
Sure.
Thank you, DM.
Mhm.
Is that fine with everyone before I say anything? Before I speak
Yeah.
for everyone? Okay.
Yeah.
Pax, is
Yeah.
that fine with you?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm
Alright,
driving,
thank you.
so.
Alright,
Fair
thank
enough.
you. Thank you. Alright.
Okay.
Gratius, you well, all this is happening. What they're doing, you resummon Maya, and as you look to the sky, you see eagles, falcons, and hawks circling around the city.
Okay. I'll give you my plan for what I want to do. I want to bribe some rats with talked animals. Go find some, make them my friends, give them some good berries, tell them to go look around, and report back in about a day to this place. I want to summon a beast and send it to go kill the hawks at some point. After I've got the okay to do so, and I have to dig a tunnel down to the sewer system
Dig a tunnel.
using a giant badger. And I also want to go investigate with the locals for a little bit, see how much I can get done with that. What part would you
want to go after to kill off the hawks, eagles, and falcons?
At some point, yes. That is my plan. Once I've got the okay from others.
How are you
This
going
is
to
a
get the
later
okay from others?
This is a later thing. Once everybody's reconvened. Once we're leaving, it's okay, and information can be passed.
Well, as you are formulating, and I can assume you're spending your entire day doing this, the rest of the day, going over this, building information networks of rodents and other small cripplies and crawlies. As night comes, one of the scouts walks into the building as he takes out some writing kit and sits down by a table and starts writing.
I will give him my report of everything that they have gathered, all the information available to me, and my proposal to dig into the sewer tunnels for access into the city if required.
There is an outlet, or an old dried up part of the sewer up here. As he takes out a small hand-drawn map, you can see that there is a mark up here that he's pointing at that showcases an old sewer point that is dried up and potentially blocked, but It can be reopened.
Okay. I can also dig several points if you wish to be put underneath the surface to do a surprise attack if required. A tunnel system if you need. Big enough, about 5 feet. You'll have to crouch down, but you should be able to take plenty of people through in cases of emergency. Anything else that you've gathered that may be of help?
The entire ridge around the city seems to be guarded. From what we have been able to gather so far. I collected all the reports from the scouts when I was out compiling it all. Mostly by militia.
I managed to get a look from the air before Moira got taken.
Yes, we saw that, but we didn't wish to engage with the birds since that would just leading to a potential worse outcome because then they know we're here.
Right. My idea for the birds is if we know we're engaging to the last moment, hold so we can take them to remove their information networks. Blind them before they attack.
I don't think they are like your bird, magically some. I think those are trained.
Well, that gives us a bit better. The tunnel, I can get that done very quickly. I think I can do about a mile's worth of tunnel an hour. And I can do that for 2. If you wish to draw something.
He just like stops scribbling, looks at you. You know, you would probably do better work as a sapper, you know, than... if you can try and break through the old sewer tunnel over here during the night
very well.
without causing a scene or collapse.
I'm very flexible. It's just... hell, I could take down those walls if I so thought to do so.
Yeah, we don't want that. We want the city to be as fortified if we can take it without needing to break too much.
Aye. Infiltration, quiet. I did see there's a big castle thing up there. Would you want inside that?
The fort?
Aye.
Well, it contains the governor's palace and a couple of other administrative buildings and barracks for the local garrison, together with also the granary and a few other important buildings. So I would rather that be in one piece than Oaken, if possible.
I'm not suggesting breaking, I'm suggesting giving you entry points. Mark where you want the tunnels to go.
Well, first I would need to get inside the city, which is why I want you to open that northern old sewer entrance.
Right. He will try and do his best to map down what he's seen from Moira's perspective on a spare piece of paper if he's given one. Or draw it in the dirt if he must.
He's been given access to add his own observations to the hand-drawn map that the scout leader is showing him.
Sort of key points. Okay.
You can see it's a very detailed map. But you can also see from the style that it's several people who has come together to make this map of the outskirts of the city.
They're unnerved. I think the people know something's wrong. Have you heard anything from them? Because by the looks of it and the judging of the people, there is unease.
Oh no. We haven't been able to pinpoint it, except that there seems to be fewer people around. I'm not sure if most of them have been pressed into service because of the way that they seem to have squadrons placed around the ridge, around the city. But then
This
again, I
abandoned
cannot...
building. Do you think it's safe to use as a base?
The seer?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it seemed abandoned, so I don't think anyone is going to mind it being taken and being used for something else than just standing empty.
Well, I could use this as the entry point. Get you over there, get you in, get you where you need to go.
You will see him start looking around.
He
The
points to the
building,
floor.
and you see him start walking around. Then he like stamps on the floor a couple of places.
Anything more you wish to see before I start digging? Getting you where you want to go?
There might be a root cellar in here. Give me a moment. I'm just listening for it.
Mm-hmm.
You hear him stamp a few times, and then you hear that doesn't sound somewhere where it sounds hollow.
Ah. Very good.
You then see him lift off this like seamlessly fitting lid that almost looks like a part of the floor. As he removes it, and you see a small root cellar. Like, with a small ladder that leads down into a room no bigger than, like, you could stand in and, like, turn around in it without much trouble. With, like, shelving going as tall as you are if you stood down in the hole.
Aye. I will ask you not to panic if I do this. Any magics you see or...
Listen, I've been here long enough to know that some people can use magic. I saw how your bird disappeared. That's not normal.
Moira's a friend. She gets mardy though. Can't kill her.
Well, I need you to, if you wish to start digging here, do it now, while it's night, and do it deep, because we don't want to start a ruckus or any collapses. If you need anything, let me know, and I'll see what I can get some of the others together. If you need timber to stabilize the tunnel, let us know.
I can stabilize it myself, as it is what the beast does. If you wish to speak to me, I can understand you. I cannot respond unless through Moira, and she has occasionally limited words on certain things.
Right.
She uses what she's heard.
Get to work. I will start calling in some of the men so that they can get a rest while some of the others keep watch. In case something happens during the night.
I should probably sit Moira on top. I can look through her eyes. That should be handy for you.
Just don't let her get eaten or killed again.
Hey, don't want that. That hurts. Those eagles are nasty. As I would like to use my wild shape ability in the floor. And
Right.
it's the giant badger.
The giant badger?
Yep. At 10-foot dig speed, able to create the 5-foot tunnel room, and I'm just gonna start digging down.
Breaks the shelving and the food that was left on there. Just digs through it. Use it to cement the flooring.
Creates a nice sturdy room, enough that they can follow me if they want to. It's comfortable enough and it's secure.
It's 10 long, 5 high, and 5 wide, correct? The tunnel you're making.
Yep. Nice, comfortable, enough that soldiers can pass through, bring the equipment, get ready to do what they need to do.
They'll
This is a
probably need
staging
to
point.
walk a little bit bent over because most people are, between 5'5" and 5'8"
Mhm.
in height, so they would need to walk
Waist stoop.
with a waistband or crawl.
I will get him to lead the directions. I will dig tunnels. It's up to you how you want me to do these tunnels. I'm going to do to the great to here, so we've got entry points and key points within the city that was pointed out to me. I will not break through the surface as of yet, but leave it as a point where they could if they wanted to.
So you basically leave like a thin enough layer that doesn't collapse in on itself, but easy where someone can easily push through.
Yep. You know what I'm setting up, right?
Fall pits, or why suddenly are the trees starting to speak in Vietnamese? God.
Damn.
Punji sticks and breakthrough points.
Yeah. But this is where
Time to
we're
do badger
calling-
work.
This is where
Every
we're going to
couple of
call.
hours, I'll take a break, take my form again, and keep on digging.
But this is where we are going to cut session for today. I hope you have enjoyed it. I know I have. And I hope you, dear viewers, also have enjoyed it. And again, thank you, dear players, for giving life to this campaign as always. Can't do this without you. Till next time, I hope to see you all around again. But till then, take care, and I'll see you all around, okay?
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Boy.
Bye, stream. Neuro sparkles.
No.